So can you able to see my screen?
Yes.
So patented in-memory associative technology. Where I dropped, so intranet and intranet is there. So intranet, suppose if you are working on these KeyLabs. So KeyLabs, what it will do, there will be a program data, one Qlikview, one folder will be there. They will be copying those components. So and then they will be giving you the URL. So in the access point, you will go and check in that URL, the dashboard you will be able to see that. And whatever you are doing in the personal edition, the same when then they can able to see it in the web.
There is a lot of voice discrepancy here.
So is it fine now?
Yeah. Okay, sir. Now it is okay. Okay.
Yeah. So and okay. Next one is a Qlikview. So Qlikview publisher, basically what it does, it performs the two major roles here. So one is that what I said, whatever the connection profiles which we are establishing to the multiple data bases. In that scenario, normally here the files which are used for the create the dashboard are, one is the Qlikview workspace QLW, and the other one is the Qlikview data file. So normally this Qlikview data file, what they will do, they will be preparing a data set and storing in the Qlikview data file. So that file they used to configure, because every day there will be a scheduled action running and updating those with the updated data, refreshing the Qlikview data as per the day-to-day operations. So that is done by the publisher, and provided the dashboard interactive reports has to be sent in a mail to the respective person, then those mail IDs can be configured in the publisher, and based on the scheduled operations, that would be performing accordingly. So suppose if the reports needs to be sent morning 10 a.m. and the other one to be sent by 4 p.m. evening, so accordingly it will be, if the mail IDs are configured, it will send the respective mails to the recipients. So this is a role of Qlikview publisher. So now coming to the in-memory pattern technology, once you establish the connection, so you prepare a data set for that. So either as you worked in data warehousing schema, you know very well about the snowflake and star schemas. So there is a fact and dimension tables here followed in Qlikview as well. So based on that, suppose it is highly preferable, you can adopt to star schema. So basically here if you work in SAP Business Object, normally the analytics portion one person will be doing, and intelligence designing of the report another person will be doing. Here both can be done by the same person. So he himself will be preparing the data model, and then after the data model is finalized, from the data model he would be preparing, he would start designing his interactive reports. So this in-memory, what it does, basically whatever the data set you prepare and you retrieve from the database or from the input, any of the inputs like spreadsheets and etc. While reloading, it would be loaded into your memory, in your buffer. So that's why earlier, some 5-6 years before, we would be having only the 32-bit RAM. So in that scenario, maximum 4 GB of memory only can be used in the so in that around 1.2 GB would be gone for your Windows OS. Then rest left out with other few files are there. Maximum 1.5 to 2 GB space in memory can be utilized for the intelligence reporting purpose. But what will happen if I'm working on 10 million records? So in that scenario, the performance would be very slow, and even the storage would be a constraint. So that's why after the 64-bit processor in use, now they can able to store around more than 16 GB memory in their RAM, in their memory. That's why this business intelligence tool nowadays is in their growth is in a rapid pace. So what this in-memory does, basically the data sets, whether it is in the hard disk also, or whether it is established through the connection it is retrieving from the database also, those particular data sets would be stored in your in-memory or in your buffer for further processing, so that the whole data set, if you are giving to the business user, they can play around whatever the analysis they wanted to do from the dashboard, they can able to do that. So every filter, it will not be going back and retrieving. In SAP BO, if you are retrieving, suppose 1 year data you are retrieving from the database, it will take 3 to 4 minutes. And after that, if you wanted to do 3 months, 6 months data, again it would be time consuming. Here it is not like that. 1 year data I am giving a data set to you, you can do further analysis with a quick AQL. So associating query logic technology patent, it is a patented technology by Qlikview. So using that, they can able to do perform the analysis very faster. So this is also the other way they are nowadays preferring Qlikview. One is a in-memory, the other one is a AQL patented technology. So Vishnu, so far any questions?
No, no.
Okay. So and here we do have this is the overview and architecture of the Qlikview. And basically here, what are all the kind of charts we can do, what are all the types of analysis we can do it here in the Qlikview. So that question comes. So here we do have 13 types of charts available. One is a bar chart, line chart, and a combination of line and bar chart, and you can have a straight table, and you can have a pivot table, and you can have a funnel table and macro chart, and you can have a combo chart, block chart, and pie charts, and all those charts are around 13 charts are available here in the Qlikview. Okay, and here we do have a table viewer. Using that, you can able to understand the association of the data between the tables. So here for that, the data association, we have certain terms like synthetic table and synthetic key, and concatenation, and the same kind of join we can able to do here. And keep one new introduction, one topic is introduced here in the Qlikview. It does the same functionality of the key join, but it has some unique speciality. And then association of the data, what all the things we can do is a kind of resurrection loading we can do, and the binary loading. Suppose one click is I have all the data set. Now these data set, earlier I prepared a interactive reports dashboard for my senior vice president. So he is the target of, he is the level of audience. So in that scenario, I prepared the dashboard, everything is fine. Now what happened? My general manager, he requires the dashboard in a different way, but the data set is same. So in that scenario, using binary load, only the data set we can take it in another QVW file, and you can design your own interaction dashboards. So it would be reusable and time consuming as well. So that way we can able to do. And here we do have a set analysis and alternate states. So what it does, we can able to do a comparison of year on year, month on month, quarter on quarter, and product wise. All those comparison we can able to do it in the set analysis. This is one of the key and heart of Qlikview.
So, Sissy, sorry, which slide you are talking about? Is there any slide or just generally?
Yeah. So this is a one. So this is actually the dashboard of your workspace of your Qlikview. So here we have this salesperson, customers, and contact. These are all the list boxes. So basically, if the original data set is given to the database business users, based on this list box, based on these filtering elements, he can able to perform their own analysis. And if he is clearing it, and he will be back to his original data set, so that he can able to compare also between. So here certain operations, certain features are there. You can clone the dashboard. You can able to detach the dashboard. You can set some references for the dashboard. All those features are there available with the Qlikview. So fine.
Okay.
This is a pie chart. So these are all the 13 charts available. So the left one, this is the bar, and this is the line, and the line and the bar combo, and this is the radar chart, and this is the guard charts, and this is the right extreme of the first line is the pivot chart, and this is the scatter one, and this is the grid chart, and this is pie chart, and this is funnel, and block, and pivot table. So this is the straight table. So these 13 charts are there available with this. And this is a kind of bar, and the staked bar chart also available. Here in the bar chart, we can able to do a waterfall, and we can able to make a release charts, and we can able to make a butterfly chart. Like if you are a cricket fan, you would be knowing that. The players would be there in the middle. On the right hand side, you will have maximum run score, and the left hand side, you will have average strike rate. So these are all the things we can able to do it in the Qlikview mostly. And you can see this set reference, right? Suppose if you wanted to compare the original value with the filtered value. Suppose I have a whole data set, but it is having the years of 2010, 11, 12, 13. So what happens? The whole data set, I will be setting a reference. Now I compare 2010, how it is with the 2000 whole data set. So that comparison you can do it with the set references. And this is a bar chart horizontally represented, and the right one is a pivot table. The pivot table normally is like your Excel sheet. Normally they used to do the pivot table. The similar kind of thing we can able to present here. And the visual cues are there. Using the conditional, providing some condition, we can able to distinguish that. Suppose if the mark is less than 45, you can mark it as red. Or else, I suppose if you are working on the incident management, in that scenario, suppose every severity is having their own limitations. Suppose the serve should be completed in 4 hours, and serve 2 should be completed in 8 hours, serve 3 should be in 3 days, and serve 4 in 5 days. Suppose if you wanted to the created date and the completed date, if it is exceeding beyond their own limitation, then you can mark it as red also in the metrics dashboard. So for that, this visual cues are used, and using the buttons, you can able to sort by the particular dashboard, or you wanted to perform some action scripts on that, you can able to do that. And statistics box. Statistics box basically based on the, suppose you are presenting a table report. In that the number of rows are there. In that number of suppose 1000 records are there. So here in the down below we can able to provide that 1000 records like this. This one sales. See the total item 17032. Total sales is what is the value, and average of that, min and max. Those kind of statistic information we can able to provide that. And the next one is the current selection. Suppose if you are doing on seeing a dashboard itself, you can able to understand whether the business user had done some selections on that, or where they are with. What is the first selection? What was the second selection? So on those things we can able to understand. Suppose from the raw data set, he clicked on country Austria. So initially it would be there. So then after that again he filtered with the year 2014, 2004, and he wanted to see the salesman of Henry's. So on seeing this current selection itself, we can able to understand the business user what are the filters you have selected. So this is one of the feature. And input box. Input box is basically if you make an arbitrary date range, some date and due date, we can able to do it in the input box using this. And the slider object. Slider object basically is a kind of what if analysis, because here we cannot do a predictive analysis here in the Qlikview, because that is basically the statistical analysis. Statistical analysis we provide some support to an extent, not to the extreme end. So here the what if analysis using the slider object, so they can able to predict actually what will be the projection. My expenses if the price is of 10 rupees, if the price is of 15 rupees, if the price is of 20 rupees. Those kind of projections we can able to do it using the slider object. That is called as what if analysis. And bookmarks. Basically, if you are working on some chart you wanted to make it as a bookmark, you can have 10 bookmarks per dashboard. So those features also available. And the combo, which is a combination of line and bar charts, and this is the radar chart. Radar chart basically the month analysis or the year month analysis you can able to do. You can see the variations between the months. If the curve is steep, then there are not much variation. If there is a dip and a high, then easily you can able to make out using the radar chart. And the scatter chart basically used to work on the population census and the election results and all those things. We can able to work on that. Every chart is having their own meaning and they are having their own inputs there. So the design for a particular chart we can able to understand it here. And edit script. Basically, the edit script control will be taking you to the edit script. You can debug that particular edit script. And here, basically, the proficiency here. If you can understand the SQL script, there is enough. There is no JavaScripting or VB scripting. To an extent, it is required. You should not be a master in those things. It is required. Just a set, let, and small validations, how you can know, you should know the switch case and the conditional if and all those things. If you know, that is sufficient enough. Here you can see this the down below there is a table file, Qlikview file, and script files are there, and here OLEDB, ODBC connect is there. So once you establish the DSN connection, then click on connect. The test connection is established. Then select this. You can able to connect to the particular database, and you can able to view the tables and select the columns from the tables. You can make a join over there, and those things you can able to copy it here in the edit. So this is the example of your dashboard. This one, the second one, country sales, is the pie chart, and the down below annual sales comparison is a combo chart. But a combo chart in the sense both are your line charts. Both are line. Combo charts, you can have both the charts as line or both the charts as this one, bar chart, and you can have a bar and line combination. You can able to make it. So any questions?
No.
Yeah. So I also worked on SAP Business Object because they establishing the charts means you can able to prepare the tabular kind of reports very easily. But before that, the creation of universe is a complex one for every analyst role. But here, if you go and see your table viewer, you can see the association of the tables and data, and based on that you can tune your tables. So how to tune that? So I said that using concatenation you can bring in the tables, make one table into two tables into a single table, and you can perform an inner join, outer join, right join, left join. Those things are used, and using some loadings. Suppose I have raw data is there, some description code is there. For example, designation code is there, department code is there. I didn't see a description for that particular code. In that scenario, either you can have a dynamically on the fly, you can create your own mapping table, and using some functions like VLOOKUP function is there. Similarly in Excel sheet, and similar to that we do have an apply map function here. So using that apply map function, for the code, the mapping description you can able to take very easily. So it will not be impacting any of the performance. And hash map, hash join, and interval match. Suppose I have a date table here, it should be mapped in between the particular months. I can do it through interval match. So like a lot of functions are there, like statistical functions we have, and the range functions we have. All those things are addition for the Qlikview. Basically, it takes 5 to 6 weeks to complete, starting from the basic till the mastering of your Qlikview, and even the geographical location, the maps can be done in the Qlikview using downloading the QAR one DLL file is there that you have to download, and you can able to do your geographical map reports also here in the Qlikview. So fine.
Yep. Yep. Hello.
Yeah, yeah.
See, one more question. Like, what's the use of this click sense in that case?
Sorry?
What is the use of click sense in this case?
No, actually, ClickSense, actually the Qlikview is developed by Qlikview company. So their another product is ClickSense Desktop. Actually, the contemporary for Qlikview is a Tableau in the market. Okay. So the Tableau, what it does, normally it drags and drops. Whatever the chart, if you want, you can able to drag and drop that. And slightly, the license cost of the Tableau is slightly cheaper comparing to the Qlikview. And basically, but the Tableau doesn't have library and associative technology, but the dashboard we can create very easily in Tableau. So to compete that, Qlikview comes up with a ClickSense desktop. It is similar to the Tableau, ClickSense. And Qlikview is having a different flavor, and ClickSense desktop is having a different flavor. And Qlikview now 11.2 is in progress, and the 12 they are going to release very soon, and that is having a lot of additional features in Qlikview.
Okay. Okay. Do you have any idea as well about ClickSense?
Yeah, ClickSense almost in the intermediate phase. I am in the intermediate phase. I am going through it.
Okay. No worries. I'm just
And,
asking.
the kind of rolling months. Suppose we are in the April month. Suppose last May to till this April, I wanted to see all the incidents and the severity of the incident, like a rolling month. That you can do it in the sector like this. Like if you go to the month of May, automatically that report would be from June to May. And like that it produces. Like the rolling 13 months or 12 months, you can able to do it here in the sector analysis.
Okay. Yeah, that's all.
But those kind of options we cannot able to do it here in the business objects. So that's why, because we also doing a lot of migrations here from the one of our testing project is there. Actually, in my company, around 120 reports they developed in the SAP business object. That report to 120 reports they bring down into two Qlikview file, QBW file. You will not, you will be surprised that a Qlikview file having multiple tabs, and each and every tabs they bring it like a container kind of thing which has 4-5 relevant reports. They bring it everything into two Qlikview files. See how much space they have reduced and how much time they save, and it would be easy for the business users also, and it is a one-stop solution for all their expectations. So that is the one. Because here the Qlikview SAP VO for summary report that would be a different, and detailed one that would be different. And for everything, suppose if I wanted to add some filters, suppose this is based on the country and the year and my salesman, suppose I wanted to add some filters, so I am handicapped now, I have to go back to the IT department. So here there is not there. Whatever the mandate field, those information we will there in the list of whether it is required, we can select that based on
Your voice is again breaking.
suppose if you have a filter, retrieval arguments, like country, year, and salesman. Suppose he wanted to have add one more column, then he should be dependent on the IT department. They have to design and give it to them. And provided here, it is not like that. Whatever the mandatory columns, they can give it in the list boxes, so that if it is required, they can select and use it. If it is not required, if they are not selecting, those will not be impacted in their analysis. So that's why. So it is a one-stop solution for all their needs. Okay. And development also very easy, and the development time also it will be very less comparing to the SAP business objects.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why they are now preferring almost, based on my observation, almost all the sales marketing related companies like Cleartrade, Honda Sales, and all those companies, the pharmaceuticals, whether they have IT division or not, probably there would be. but there will not be any with them, but they have their own data stored or they have their own analysis data to be there. With that data, they wanted to give you expertise to comparing those analysis. They can come up with their own those things based on dashboard.
I'm not able to listen again.
Hello. Yeah, can you hear me? Hello.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now it is fine.
Yeah. So actually, nowadays, now a lot of sales and marketing related companies, they wanted to know their own market for their products, or they wanted to strategy. They wanted to improve the strategy with the history data. They wanted to come up some analysis. They are preferring Qlikview as one of the because I have seen Qlikview and Honda Sales and a lot of pharmaceutical companies with their own data, they come up with a lot of trends analysis for their company and for their own business. Okay, yeah, this is all.